Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabanson. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today, we got a pretty interesting show for you guys. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into this topic here. As you guys know, we have a very big game that's coming up tonight on the NBA calendar, the playoffs calendar to be specific, between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Denver Nuggets. They're going to be playing game 3 of their best of 7 series. Now, game 1, as y'all know, the Lakers had a chance to win that game. Denver came back, won the game. Game 2, which is the game everybody's talking about, the Lakers should have definitely won that game, and somehow, some way, the Denver Nuggets the Denver Nuggets came back and won that game. And ever since they won the game in the fashion that they won it, it has caused a lot of us to start analyzing what the hell happened, even all the way down to the players, right? Now, if you know anything about the Lakers, at least over the last few years, they've been the organization that's really kind of created this culture where when things don't go right, they always start blaming their players, which is, to me, I just think is unfair, right? It's always who's going to take the blame for this, who's going to take the blame for that, which is something I don't like. There must always be a scapegoat. And after game 2, the media was speaking to some of the players, right, during a post-game interview, and they were talking to Anthony Davis, right? And they were trying to gain a sense of what he thought took place. And while he was talking, he was essentially out there saying that, listen, at certain points in that game, we didn't even know what the hell was going on, right? Which caused a lot of people to raise their eyebrows like, wait, what? What does this mean? Is this the coach? So for those of you who didn't hear that, I want to play for you. It's about a 15-second clip. I want to play for you now, and then we're going to come back and continue. Take a listen to Anthony Davis here.
We've shown that we're more than capable. We have stretches where we just don't know what we're doing on both ends of the floor, and those are the ones that cost us.
So you heard what Anthony Davis said, right? So I think during the practice, as they were preparing to face the Nuggets in game 3, the reporters were talking to head coach Darvin Ham. And they brought up that specific quote and sentiment that Anthony Davis said about in terms of the team not being prepared. And Darvin Ham basically fired back like, nah. I ain't got nothing to do with no damn not being prepared or not knowing what the hell is going on. But before we even get into Darvin Ham's comments, this video is brought to you by sponsor PrizePicks, which is the largest daily fantasy sports platform in North America. PrizePicks is really simple. Instead of just selecting a team, you just select 2 or more players, pick more or less their projected stats, and then you place your entry. For example, this week, I'm selecting 2 entries. Stephen Curry for more than 25 points, and then I got Anthony Davis for more than 2 blocks, and Damian Lillard for more than 4 3-pointers made. PrizePicks is also the only daily sports platform with an injury insurance policy. So for example, if you have a player who gets injured in the first half and doesn't return to the second half, that player gets automatically rebooted. What I also love about PrizePicks is that it offers weekly promotions like Taco Tuesdays. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value. So go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match of up to $100. That's go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, use code CLNS for a first deposit match of up to $100. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do is we want to quickly play what Darvin Ham had to say. It's about a 10-15-second clip. I want you guys to listen to it, and we're going to come back and react to everything. Take a listen to that there.
I just think sometimes the plays don't turn out the way you think they should, and the frustration sets in a little bit, but I don't think it's for us not being organized. I just chalk that up to being frustrated. It's an emotional game and the way it ended and all of that, but I'll agree to disagree on that one.
So you heard what everyone said, right? You heard what everyone said. What are my thoughts? First of all, I think that there could be some truth to an extent to what Anthony Davis is saying, in the sense that when he said, at times we didn't know what the hell we're doing, I think what he was talking about was he was referring to the Lakers' strategy. I think he was saying that the Lakers didn't understand the strategy that they had. And I think that it could it could be that Anthony Davis was probably looking at the landscape of the game and saying, wait a minute, I have 32 points in 3 quarters. We're in the 4th quarter, and I only get 1 shot attempt. Like, what is going on? You had LeBron at the end in certain cases trying to play hero ball, trying to make the hero ball play. And he probably said to himself, what the hell is going on? Now, in the case of Darvin Ham, he's probably looking at the situation when we were up 20. Y'all didn't know the game plan? When we were up 20 on the road in Denver with an opportunity to steal game 2, y'all didn't know what the hell the game plan was. And now all of a sudden when we start losing, now all of a sudden when we lose, now we don't know what was going on in stretches of the game. Listen, if I had to put blame on that game, I'm going to put the blame in 3 areas. The first person I'm going to blame is Darvin Ham. Why am I blaming Darvin Ham? Apart from the coach, and the reason I'm blaming Darvin Ham is because of this. The Lakers stopped playing smart basketball, meaning they stopped going to the hot hand. If you watch that game for the first 2.5, 3 quarters, the hottest man on the floor was Anthony Davis. People were speculating during the first half if Anthony Davis was going to have a 50 ball because of how well he was playing. So if you see that AD is the man that's rolling, you continue to feed the beast. But for whatever case, the Lakers stopped doing that. They really did. They started playing hero ball and all. They stopped doing that. So that is a coaching issue because the coach is the one that's supposed to emphasize and that takes place. And number 2, recognize that it needs to take place. So that goes on the coach. The second person I'm blaming is LeBron because LeBron is the unofficial point guard and he's the leader of the team. If you recognize that AD is the hot man, you got to get him going. If you finish the game with 18 points and 15 assists, fantastic. But he finishes with 50, so be it because he was a hot hand. But LeBron wanted to get into the score, which is fine. But I think it was a mistake because AD at the time was the clear mismatch on the floor for the Lakers. LeBron wasn't. Aaron Gordon could bother him to a certain extent. KCP could bother him to a certain extent. Help defense could bother him. Nothing could stop Anthony Davis. Nothing. And he was wearing out the Joker and taking him out of his game. They stopped doing that in the second half. And finally, the final person I'm blaming is Anthony Davis, his damn self. Because in a situation like that, if you see the coach is not doing it, if you see LeBron is not doing it, then you need to demand the damn ball. You need to go post up and demand the damn basketball. And if you keep posting up and you get to the sideline, the coach said, what the hell are you doing? You tell him, you're the guys are supposed to be getting me the damn ball. I'm the hottest man on the floor here. So those are the 3 people I blame. And I think everything has to do with the players and the coaches. It's not just the coach. It's not just the players. It's all of them. So by that, I'm saying the Lakers lost that game on their own. It's not the referees. It's not no external forces. They lost that game on their own. And if they come into game 3 with that attitude of, oh, we got victimized and this happened to us and that happened to us, they will lose game 3. This is a very, very serious game because if they lose this game, they are going to get swept. They will get swept. This is a must win for the Los Angeles Lakers. These are my thoughts. What I want to know from you guys, what do you think about breakdown about today? What do you think about our analysis today? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts in the comments and we catch you guys in the next show. And also, let me know who you guys have winning game 3 tonight, Lakers or Nuggets. Leave it in the comments. Catch you on the next one. Peace.